gridlock. Shout out to my nigga Dom. TruPlayaz, let's go. This that true player shit. We gon' make it live with Big Dom. How they gon' knock TruPlayaz shit? We gon' take it farther than beyond. This that true player shit. We gon' make it live with Big Dom. How they gon' knock TruPlayaz shit? We gon' take it farther than beyond. We ain't holding no punches. TruPlayaz, we live, homie, no frontin'. Always talk about something. So taking over, you know that the wait is over. That in your face commentary is fire in the show up. We talk about sports, finance, and relationships. TruPlayaz.
Yes. What's good, everybody? It's your man Big Don coming live at you at TruPlayaz Podcast with my brother JoeyG on the 1 and 2s. Proph4C should be joining us real soon. Cats. What it is, what is good. What's good, everybody? Yo, JoeyG, let them know
what's going on, everybody. This is JoeyG.
Yes, sir. Yo, Proph, you with us, bro? Yes, sir. We good, everybody. You what's good, everybody? It's your man Big Dom. I know we haven't seen each other in a while. Hit you guys up with this live. The reason I came on this live, I want to talk about who's your top 5 MC/lyricists, and who's your top 10 MC/lyricists. Who do you think is should be the top 5? The reason I came up with this episode was because I was listening to Renegade with Jay-Z and Eminem, and I just saw how, you know, Eminem just like took over the whole track of Renegade. It's like his verses outshine Jay-Z. I don't know. My thing is that if a feature comes on my song, he can't outshine me on my song. It's not a competition, but it's my record. You can't outshine me on my record. You're a feature. You're using me just to get up, you know, get your shine up, and do your thing on your own in the future. And that's the reason why I brought it up, because a lot of people have placed Jay-Z in the top 10, top 5 MCs. You know, I feel he's not in the top 5 myself. But as far as a businessman goes, Jay-Z's top 1. You know, top 1. You know, I don't know how you feel about that, JoeyG. You want to fill in about that?
No, I'm not going to argue with that. See, when we talk about the top 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has their personal opinions because they're coming from a different point of view. We're talking about lyricism, how logical they're spitting, how they're able to twist it. You know what I'm saying? There's different ways to go about categorizing your top 10. You know what I'm saying? And you have the old school versus the new school. how relevant you have been over the years. You know what I mean? Are you still relevant?
So you feel longevity.
But no question, Jay-Z's up there. He's at least in the top 5.
For you, he's in your top 5.
I mean, if he started in the game early, and you're still relevant today and you're still going, yeah, you're part of that top 5 for me.
I'm not gonna take nothing away from Jay-Z.
You have to evolve over time.
I'm not taking nothing away from Jay-Z. He paid his.
He's evolved over time.
Yeah,
he's evolved over time.
Yeah, he sure has. I can't even front on that, man. He has, man.
So definitely, I mean, so I don't know who's going to give us the story. I thought Ricky Brown was going to join us on the podcast because he has a little story behind the whole Renegade situation, the whole song about that. But probably Proph4C can fill us in a little bit too, because he has some interaction with Eminem back in the day.
Okay. Yeah, like you know, coming up, you know, seeing M, you know, who he is now and from back in the day, man. that's a humble dude, yo. You know, you gotta respect where he came from, yo. He came from gutter. You know, he ain't come from silver spoons, yo. He's hungry. He's still hungry. Don't sleep. Versatile dudes like him, man. They're problems. Hove, another GOAT. You know, it's with the times, yo. You know what I mean? You feed the people what they need at that time. They never gonna forget you, man. Like Pop Smoke, man. Rest in peace, yo. You know what I mean? Pop Smoke came out of nowhere, but ouch. You know, Bobby Shmurda, you know what I mean? He had his little negative, but look, he's still relevant, yo. And I'm just giving, and I had to put him out there because he's so young. You feel me? Coming from that aspect, you know, you gotta get ready for what he's about to give you now. People like Eminem, people like Jay-Z will pay attention to it. Bobby Shmurda, he got something to say. He had something to say before he left. So coming home, you know, yeah, people gotta get ready for it. You know, there's a lot of young things out there, right? With tattoos on their face and all that, but Bobby Shmurda's still relevant, yo. He just came home and he's relevant. You know what I mean? Breakfast Club is all over him. You feel me? The relevancy of artists nowadays is amazing. You feel me? Like M took a little break and then M just came out of nowhere. But M got a league of people that he influenced. You know what I mean? You got Logic, you got a lot of people, man, that's just riding that M way, yo. And you got a lot of people that ride, you know, Jay-Z too, man. Jay-Z, he's a legend, man. You know, he's big business. He's marketable. He'll make you marketable, you know. So everybody got their thing, man. Everybody got their thing, yo. And you know, I came from seeing, you know, Eminem in my cousin's house laying down on the floor, bro, like, you know, from the gutter. We stepping over Eminem, not realizing who Eminem is going to be. But we knew who Eminem was going to be. You know what I mean? You know, when you chase mixtapes and, you know, you from the city and you jump in on a train from Queens to go to Manhattan to go see battles and certain things like that, you're going to run into, you know, some of these people. You feel me? And, you know, they unforgettable, yo. Like Jay is very unforgettable to me. You know what I mean? He went through adversities, you know what I mean, in his career. It wasn't simple, but he locked on. And, you know, don't be surprised if Jay-Z ghostwriting on the low. You understand? Like his intelligence is different from a lot of people. You gotta take that too. You know, he wasn't just getting rich. He was getting rich, taking flights to big business meetings and, you know, learning things. You know what I mean? That evolves your music also. You know, you got artists that be talking that and don't be nowhere near no You feel me? It's a major difference, yo. You know what I mean? A ghostwriter writing for somebody is a major difference. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the ghostwriters.
Definitely. Yo, bro, you want to put anything in there, Joe?
No, I was gonna say he hit all the points I was gonna say as far as that, but the only thing I was gonna say also is everybody forgot about Rakim.
Rakim, for real, another one. And we share the same letter, so and I didn't even push it back that far, Bobby. You know what I mean? I didn't even want to take it because, you know, a lot of our viewers, man, they be so millennial that you gotta, you know, stay there for a minute, but not really realizing Rakim is another one that could be ghostwriting a lot of hits that that everyone thinks somebody else did, and it's him. You know, you got Wu-Tang on the low, Raekwon. You got Killer Priest. You got all these Source Money. You got Funk Flex. I respect Funk Flex and DJ K Slay for doing the legendaries now. You know, I love Facebook where I'm watching legendary music now. Dave East with Jada. LL. I'd love to hear LL come back right now. Whoa,
he got to rock the bells. LL got to rock the bells where he's playing all the old stuff.
Man, he need to rock the bells all over again. You know what I mean? He need a 2021 rock the bells. Yo, 2021 would sound good with LL in it. I ain't gonna front. You know what I mean? Like the game needs seasons, man. Like, you know, seeing a 50 artist mixtape was nice. You know what I mean? On Facebook. You know, they brought back even Ice-T, Bobby. Like, come on. When you bring an Ice-T back from Law and Order, my nigga, like, when you bring him back with Dave East and all these beasts that was on that thing, man, like that's special, yo. And shout out to the Locks. Major people, man, that's out there that everybody forgot about. That was always my dream when I was like 17, 18. I was like, damn, man, I wish all these people could come back and da-da-da-da. Then when I hit like 25 and I'm feeling like, all right, I'm an artist already. I just want to see the legends. Because the legends is still there, man. You know what I mean? They still there, yo.
It is too.
If you didn't have a Rakim, though, you probably wouldn't have an influence like Nas. You probably wouldn't have a Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? There's people that, I mean, even Snoop. I know Snoop was banging Rakim back in the day. I know he was.
Snoop will tell you. Yes, Snoop will tell you. Like Busta coming with that czar. Yo, my nigga, that energy of old hip hop is beautiful, yo. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, I'm tired of 808 sometimes. I just want to hear a regular boom boom cap with some bars, man. Like it's about bars, man. Bars and concept, yo.
That's the way we grew up. That's what we learned. We learned that.
Yep.
We learned that growing up. That's what it was about for us, for this new generation.
Yeah.
I'm not taking nothing away from them. They have a whole different style. It's something of their own. And what they're vibing to is more of a party and inclusive type style. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It falls more into that 80s rock that we had in the background of rap and hip hop from when we were growing up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't at the forefront. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like Run DMC and Aerosmith.
I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They're bringing that
Weezy
back.
crossed over. He crossed over. He did that. He brought that.
And he did it. He did it for years too. That's the funny part.
Right.
He held it down, yo.
Somebody like Andre 3000 put it in your face like, I can be hip hop and still do this. You know what I'm saying? It shows versatility. And in the end of it, hip hop is made to be versatile. It wasn't made to stick to one specific style. It's supposed to evolve over time. You know what I'm saying? If it didn't evolve, it's gonna die. And that's the whole purpose of hip hop, is to evolve with the culture. And if the culture keeps moving forward, then it has to evolve. Whether we like it now or not, you gotta respect it though. You gotta respect it. It's a new ball game. There's new kids out there. They're doing their thing.
That's right.
I love this talk already. We haven't been on it too long though. But my thing is, there's a lot of MCs out there that they didn't get notoriety, but their bars is sick. Like my song, Royce the 5'9". You got a lot of cats that you haven't even heard, but you heard them in the mixtapes, heard them underground tapes and stuff like that. There was a time that you could even throw Cannabis up in there. Yeah, I said.
That's one of the man. Listen, yo, to this day, yo,
he made the wrong move and went after an icon.
Yo, no, I ain't gonna lie. Wyclef left him hanging on that one, bro. You feel me? Like Wyclef is a funny dude, yo. Let me tell you about Clef, man. Yo. Clef is the type, right? At that time, he was looking for hunger, right? Clef actually thought Cannabis was Haitian. All right? When Clef found out Cannabis wasn't Haitian, he let him hang, yo. Because Cannabis, right, was getting a lot of street cred, mixtape wise. He seen that. He assumed he was Haitian. Got him in the studio, realized he wasn't Haitian. So boom, he threw him the deal. Let's get it LL. You know what I mean? He threw him under the bus, yo, because when it came down to promotion, he ain't promote the man until after Can I Bust. You understand where I'm coming from? Like, you got Cannabis. I ain't gonna lie, son, to this day. I see LL, I'm gonna tell him, yo, go, I love you and all that. But that boy whooped your ass. Okay? Because lyrically, the boy from the very beginning The other day, somebody posted, yo, what was your hardest intro line ever? He said, yo, I'm gonna let the world know the truth. You don't want me to shine. You study my rhymes. Then you lay your vocals after mine. That's a bitch move. A move only homo rappers would use. So when you say you dropping albums, you only dropping clues. The only thing this man could come back with, LL. Can I bust? Yes, you can. Can I bust? Are you serious? Yo, L, we talking about, come on. That's your best you gonna come out with after second round knockout? If you listen to the song, bro, listen to second round knockout and then listen to Can I Bust from LL. You're gonna be like, nah, yeah, L. You know when you boasting about your stats, that's easy to say that. You feel me? But to demoralize your stats is crazy. He said, I studied your background, observed the book that you wrote, and read your footnotes on how that you used to sniff coke. Okay, he was breaking LL down, but because he's a no one and LL was somebody, automatically Wyclef played the background. You feel me? And rubbing elbows with L. You feel me? Oh, you know, that's my man. You know those conversations, man, the funny conversations when you're drinking. You feel me? And you're chilling. It's a whole, hip hop is funny. Prosecutors and lawyers, man. Okay? You set that boy up knowing he's nice. The boy album, if you listen to his album, had so much content, bro. The boy was involving us with England and we ain't even know it. You understand where I'm coming from? His music was doing things, bro. Okay? Y'all played that boy. You know what I mean? And hip-hop played him, but a lot of people respect him. All his openers were crazy, yo, if you think about it. When he was on the song with Method Man and LL, think about that song. He was bodying LL on that song, too. That's what made LL get offensive. Like, hold up, little boy, you coming at me? When he said about that microphone wrapped on his arm in 1, 2, 3, he went ham. You had Redman, Method Man, Cannabis, LL. Where did this cannabis come from?
Wait a minute. They had DMX on it too. They had DMX on too.
DMX was on there too.
Okay. And I didn't even get to DMX. You feel me? Because now LL's character, LL pulled back, bro. That wasn't LL's original verse. LL had to drop his verse to go fix a rhyme to battle what Cannabis was saying. So that little time LL pulled back allowed DMX to come in. Who called DMX in? Redman and Method. Okay, we was little dudes, bro, promoting those stickers for Cannabis and all that. Jamaica Avenue, going to Brooklyn, Atlantic. We was the little dudes of hip hop, yo. You know what I mean? When them vans used to pull up and drop stickers, Dominic, we were there for all the rush.
But let me tell you something, yo. Cannabis didn't get put on until he was with Lost Boys. One with the hottest niggas.
Okay.
Music makes me hot. That was
yo, bro.
Dunk.
We was with, this boy was at, let me tell you, we were basically high school hoppers, bro. Okay. We'll jump from one high school to another, okay? That was the days where you would cut your school to go to another school. You feel me? And run into artists, man. I'm talking artists that are probably now brokers, real estate agents, okay? These who could become ghostwriters overnight, all right? The artist game, we're talking Queens here, man. Queens itself is an entity for hip-hop. Then we're gonna go Bronx. Then we're gonna go Brooklyn. Because we gotta really tell the story where it came from. Bronx. But Queens niggas was always in the Bronx mixing. Okay? We mixed with them quicker than Brooklyn. Okay, Brooklyn wasn't allowed.
KRS-One may have a problem with that though.
I'm trying to tell you, but it originated. Nah, he won't, because he's gonna say that. He's gonna say no, they did. But Queens niggas picked it up. That's why Fifth could say what he say when he talk about Russell. Yeah, Queens niggas run this shit. You know it. Queens run a lot of this music. You gotta really believe that. Even Jay-Z said it when he battled Nas. Yeah, these Queens niggas run this shit. You know, Ether, you gotta remember these stamps. They gonna stand. Just like Big Bro said, Bobby just said it. Without Rakim, wouldn't have been a Nas. Without a Nas, wouldn't have been, here goes a name, Vega. Remember Vega?
Yeah.
Back in the day, Ali Vega. Bro said, wow. Yeah. These are lyricists people forget about. Okay, these are people that's in the cut. Like number one, Sauce Money was ghostwriting for a lot of people. Nobody knew that. Sauce Money was ghostwriting for a lot of people. So did Nas. So did RZA. RZA wasn't just beats. What you talking about? RZA wasn't just beats. He was in the mix. So it's like, the legendary part of this game will never die, yo. It should never die.
But one thing you can't, as much we say we people say that Kevin's beat L. You can't take nothing away from L. L was the reason why
you can't take. No, you can't. You can't. I'm just going off of song for song. Yeah, that boy was, man. Look, he held his ground.
I think
if we're going off the albums though, Cannabis had L. There was no question about that. We knew that.
I'm trying, yo, Dominic, listen to this boy content. Yo, Bobby, what was when you first heard Cannabis, right? What was your favorite off of his album?
You want to ask that, Joe? I got a few tracks I like on that album.
That whole album I like though. The whole album.
Yo, it was concrete.
Listen. People mention the highlight song was Second Round Knockout, but Buckingham Palace was phenomenal.
Right.
Was phenomenal.
If anybody listened to the Cannabis album, they would have liked the whole album.
Yeah,
beginning to end.
Yeah, bro.
And I'm talking about the lyrical content of it. Forget about the beats and all of that.
The lyrical content. Lyrical content, yo.
He's giving you double meanings. He's leaving open enders. He's doing a whole bunch of things that have your mind going.
Yeah, he did it, yo. He still stand out for me.
All of that.
Metaphors was sick, yo. He was just like, he wasn't like, did he really say that? Like when I first heard him on Desperado with Nature and Nas, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Dominic. Yo, you ever heard that track right there, Desperado?
Yeah. Desperado. That was on the Fuji album?
Nah, that was on the Firm. Firm album. Yo, my G. That boy came in and was blacking out. You understand me? I'm talking about he had a point to prove. Like Cannabis fell in tables with legends, okay? At his time, he landed Foxy Brown, Nas, Nature, okay? That's one little single. Then your next single got Redman, Method Man, DMX, LL on the remix, okay? Then your third, my nigga, like he was always in the mix to the point where everybody amped it. Oh, Cannabis versus Eminem. It didn't go anywhere. You feel me? They just constantly let their content play. It was never actual full-on battle. They did it on their terms, at their time. It was never public as much. You feel me? As much as a single. This boy was blowing up, y'all. That's much respect in hip-hop. You don't know the kid. He come out of nowhere. He's with all the legends, yo. And he held his own on every... Huh?
I see. Honestly, who I'm sticking in my head, it keeps coming to me. I would love to see a versus battle with Ghostface Killer and Jadakiss. Them two.
No, let me tell you. honestly, right? Jada is gonna yo. You know why I say this? Ghostface was nice, right? But there was always something with me. All right, in hip hop, right? You know, you got your people that don't drink, Bobby, that don't do nothing. You feel me? Then you got your heads that really get right? They be getting super high. They'll talk their thing. It take you a while to understand what the hell Ghostface was talking about. I ain't gonna lie. Ghostface used to say some.
But he got a lot of code.
You feel me?
A lot of code.
And yo, and that's at the beginning. That's what I was stuck on till somebody said it just like that. He got a lot of code. And like I said, it took me a while, right? So I had to go back and listen to the nigga. He made me fall in love some more and more. Cause I'm like, yo, you a slick mouth dude. Growing up, we growing up, we not realizing that God talk was an alphabet letter. So a lot of the things he was saying, when it sound Uchi Wally to you, it meant something. Now, wallabies, that was part of the culture, right? The shoes. Even the wallabies, when they said wallabies, sometimes in Wu-Tang, it was a code, yo.
Right.
So that's what made me pay attention. So that's why when you said Ghostface, I'm like, yeah. Because Jada gonna have it, but, you know,
it's gonna
Ghostface
be a battle.
Come wild. Yeah, he comes wild.
Gonna be a battle.
He comes wild.
It'd be nice. You know, they would both respect it, though.
Yeah.
True. I got an even better versus battle. It wouldn't be Jadakiss and Ghostface. Jadakiss and Raekwon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Raekwon,
they on that level. Did you hear they new one together now?
No, I didn't hear that.
Oh my God, y'all gotta listen, bro. Yo, it's Jada, Raekwon, and Busta. Okay, then you got 50, Jada, and Kid. That's ugly right now. When you hear, yo, yeah, then you got the DMX, yo, my nigga. Like, they coming back, Bobby. This is the year, yo, for them to do it. There's no other, you know what I mean? You don't want to leave the legend sitting no more. No. Because they sound great together.
The new locks. The new locks.
Yo, give it to me. Give it to him. It's still my favorite right now.
Listen. We talking about the locks. Sorry to cut you off, Proph4C. I'm waiting for you to be a feature on that track. Where's that happen?
I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm just waiting. I'm getting closer and closer, bro. Like I said, I've been dealing with 5 Boy, man. Shout out to 5 Boy, yo. Firing up Trenton, taking over, man. And you need to pay attention to him, Bobby. Like the other day, I'm watching the homie on the live, and I said, man, big smiling down on you. My line when I said that, yo, was the only one that was pinned on his screen, bro. So then the next day, I'm looking at his video clips, and somebody said Biggie vibes. And I was like, look at that. I told you I said Biggie for a reason, bro. And he sent me back like mad hundreds and smiley faces and thumbs, like good looking, bro. I'm like, I'm telling you, you part of hip hop, man. Like the boy sound like Biggie is talking to him, bro. Like Biggie just comes down and just talks to him and then he leaves, bro. Cause he sound like big, but illa. Word. You could tell he was his influence.
Speaking of that, Shine.
He's the problem. Don't even speak on him. I'm like, man, who? Big?
Shine.
Who?
Shine.
No, Shine.
Shine?
Yeah.
Man, forget Shine. You know why I say forget Shine? Because Shine ain't coming with it, man. You feel me? You shouldn't have stopped. You should have came with it.
We deported now.
You feel me?
We deported now. We can't worry about him no more.
Yeah, man. Like even where he deported at, he should have been coming with it.
You got a point there. But let me
feel me? I don't give a damn if I'm in a hut. I'm gonna build me a little studio. I got enough money in the stash, man. Build a little studio, man, and get that thing flying.
Who to say he got all his?
If Bounty Killer could come out and make an album,
Sean could. Could.
That's my point.
If
Bounty Killer could come out of jail and make an album,
for real, yo. For real, yo. You really, yo.
Sean could have been
my nigga. if Ice-T just finished Ice-T just finished SUV, bro. You gotta think about this. All right? There's no way in hell, my nigga. Ice-T come back and drop Killer 16 for y'all, bro. And Sean ain't give you nothing yet. Come on. Come on. I can tell you this. Puffy must have a good blackball system on that boy. He blackballed him completely. And 50 tried that with me too. He tried to blackball me. But we had to go to the streets with that one. I said 50 Cent.
I'm not gonna speak on Puffy. I'm not gonna speak on Puffy.
More up. Because he's different. He's different. He's different. Yo, these big ballers, they be different. Son. Like when you're a threat, they spend it. You know how niggas be like, yo, I just spent this much X amount of dollars on a yacht. They will spend that yacht money to shut you down. I didn't. Yo. I told you we went on the anger management tour. I was with Adidas. We went in with 50 Cent. We were supposed to be on the same radio station. 50 Cent paid $250,000 down. Don't let this boy in this building. But boy, I was already in the building. So you paid $250 for nothing. What do you mean? I had switchboards going crazy. We went to the same club, and I was screaming. I had the club screaming New York, rapping on a patiently waiting beat, murdering it. So the beef with me and 50 for a little minute was like, as soon as I get back in the hood, 50, you gonna see this face, and you gonna know what it is. And that's exactly how that went. Like, respect my gangster, my nigga. Like, you got G Unit, but half your G Unit is my unit. Always remember that. The streets, my nigga, you gotta come back to it. While you leave us out here starving, we still waiting for you to come back through. Straight. And that's exactly how that went. Because I was a hungry artist. I just came home, and it was crazy because Who Kid had Fifth and Who Kid Brother had us. So conflict of interest, yeah, chill out. Chill out, Fifth. I'll Ja Rule you right now, Fifth. That was the deal on the table. I'll Ja Rule you right now. What's up? Fifth ain't want no smoke. Not with your Lloyd Banks, none of that. Because you knew all your G Unit soldiers was our soldiers, man, from Hempstead. Your whole G Unit was Hempstead and Southside. And then when you wasn't feeding Smurf, where Smurf came to? Right back to Queen. I mean, I talk my shit because I can walk it. I don't need Big Brother, you know what I mean, to talk my shit. I know your niggas check your podcast right now. They be like, man, we gotta go check him, man. Yo, Prov, man. Dude, you guys. They be like, yo, Prov, you starting fire. Yeah, what's up? You know me, I got a mixtape called Bones in the Closet, man. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready for anybody that open their mouth right now.
Listen.
I'm ready for a lot of them right now.
Listen, bro, like my brother Joey to tell you, TruPlayaz Podcast is all about that smoke. We gonna say what we want to say. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you, Joey. Trust me, man. Trust me, B. Trust me, B. Like there's smoke coming everywhere, man. Like I'm so good into it. I just want to be a ghostwriter. I don't even want the artistry no more. Once they took Nipsey, once they took Pop Smoke, I kind of lost. I just want to show my face, get a little quick distribution, and then bow out gracefully and just play the background. Word up. Facts. Well, me, but you guys another MC that I feel people supped on. I don't think many people supped on him. My man, Big Daddy Kane, Juice Crew.
Man, of course. Rakim slept on Big Daddy Kane. Rakim himself slept on Big Daddy Kane, and they tight. He's like, man, every time I thought he was gonna give me something light, Kane always came with something rough.
Yeah.
If everybody know the story, Rakim gave him like a little rope on how to be a little swaggish with the name Big Daddy Kane. Big Daddy Kane was on some gangster shit at first, but he had to get a little commercial, and Rakim helped him turn up a little bit on the commercial side. Yeah. We grew up like hearing these stories, man. It's like, you know, like we grew up around it. You know what I mean? To the point where we started running into it. You know, like I said, Tupac was in your cousin's motherfucking basement. You know what I mean? Tupac was right in our basement. Just, oh shoot, hey, it's Tupac. Not knowing Tupac about to be the shit. And we little niggas, man. We in diapers, man. In onesies looking at, oh, some Tupac in my house. Like, what is this? Come on. We've been around legendary things, man, for a minute. So, whenever the conversation come up, hell yeah, I definitely want to be part, because it's stories to it, man. Especially that name right there, Big Daddy Kane, bro. You crazy. Shoot.
So now since we're in the mid part of the show right now, we haven't even given our top 5 or top 10 yet. So who wants to go first with the top 5 and top 10?
No. So
who wants to go first?
I'd like to go. I ain't gonna front, because my top 5 right now, dog, is and I'm talking like, I'm gonna give it to you like this. I'm gonna give you 5 that is relevant to us, and then 5 that I know is hungry like me. So maybe y'all can go and follow them and share also. You got an artist named Five Familiar. You got 5 Boy. You got YGM Meech. You got Ricky Bless. And then you have, honestly, street artists, my man KG. Because the hunger different from him. You feel me? I know them, you know what I'm saying? And then 3 of the brothers I just named will tell you right now, I'm not signing with nobody until Proph signed me. And I love that loyalty. You feel me? Then on top of that, bro, comes the game. Definitely number 1 for me, Jada, yo. And Jada can turn into Chic and Styles. You feel me? But to pick out of them, I'm going with Jada. Then you got Bust a Bus, man. I'll never step away from no Bust a Bus. His energy is like off the chain. Then you got this kid named Dax. DAX. That kid is a problem. I can't wait to feature with him, yo. He makes a lot of sense, bro. He makes sense. I mean, he talks it, yo. And he has self-produced videos. You feel me? Then you have Nino Man. Nino Man is signed by Jada. That's number 4. And then Dave East. You feel me? And I go with them because, I picked one good legend, which is Jada, because it's the things with the punchlines with me. And the consistency, you know what I mean? Going through his adversities, you know what I mean? Dealing with a Puffy and coming back and able to come back from that and still be able to shake hands with that man. Top 5 all day for me. I'm sorry I didn't say Jay, but Jay is like, you got your top 5 and then you got this invisible wild card top 5. That's Jay. You know what I mean? He's in that. Let's say. So, when I say that, it's like I look at them like, they're the ones making, relevant moves. Jada especially. And I count Styles P because they're all one unit. So the lot opening doors for young artists and then doing these features is just like special. You know what I mean? Right now. And then you got Dave East. He's not a cocky artist, but he's cocky. You feel me? For Nas to pay attention to him and snatch him, that's a great plus. And like I said, Jada taking Nino, man, great plus. Nino got bars. You know what I mean? He's from Harlem. He knows Harlem, just like Dave East know Harlem. For a Queens person to grab a Harlem dude and then, Jada to grab a Harlem, that's beautiful. You know what I mean? That's basically showing, okay, Nino is in Harlem and Dave East, but they could still be together. You know what I'm saying? And make noise. I don't see them beefing over Harlem and none of that. You feel me? And with leadership like Nas and Jada, they ain't gonna allow none of that anyway. So I like the way they connected with that, and that's my lineup.
All right, cool. Joey G, what's your lineup, brother?
I mean, we said most of the ones. We said most of the ones that I was going to say earlier. I'm not going to repeat those, but I
appreciate
will,
y'all,
say the ones,
bro.
you know what I mean?
Word up.
Yeah, the ones that we didn't mention Snoop.
Yo, he's part of that invisible wild card. He's part of the invisible wild card. That, some people you ain't gotta mention. You know what I mean? Like, right. It's just, oh man, Joey. Like some people, you just
he's there. He
is though. He is, yo. Yo, when you said that, what touched me about X that you said that one when he did the Snoop Dogg and the X verses. I think that was like the best verses ever to me. You know why? Because it's the two dogs. You can't, you can't beat that.
We'll talk about a little bit later in the podcast. I have a difference of opinion when it comes to that.
Yeah.
I think Bounty Killer and Beanie Man was like the top.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying though. You ain't lying. That is rough. That's rough. That's rough. We'll talk about a little bit later. Let's let Joe finish off his list. Go ahead, Jay. He got me at when he said that. I'm like, yeah.
Let me see. We got. I said Andre 3000 earlier, and he showed me some things. I can't say Dre is a good producer. So is Kanye. I'm not putting him in the rapper category. Ice Cube.
Another threat. Another threat.
Yeah. Remember he did no Vaseline.
Drake is one of those surprising new ones.
Nah, Drake is too. I forgot to add him. I put him in the original card. I put him in the in that invisible wild card too, because you know why I put him there is because, like you said, his versatility and how he matched every song. You know what I mean? But what takes me away a little bit is his ghostwriting situations. His ghostwriting issues killed me a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, when you up there in the chairs,
coming from where he came from, though, can you really blame him? I mean, he came from a script.
A little bit. Because he's still, he ain't Silver Spoon. He ain't Silver Spoon, but he's not, he ain't have it as rough, yo. You know what I mean? He ain't have it as like you came in with, you gotta think about it, right? Listen to the transition from successful, right? Mm-hmm. To the new lines that he comes with. Mm-hmm. For a while, I had to really think. Somebody is writing. You know what I mean? You can have one song, right? And in the hook, you hear a melody. And then in the next song, you won't hear the melody in the hook, but you'll hear it in the verse from Drake. If you pay attention, a lot of his has similarity to, someone's writing compared to the time with Young Money. You understand? It's a big difference, yo. And I think even Lil Wayne knew something was up. You know what I mean? That's why he wanted to battle him a little bit. Because Wayne, like you said, that nigga's unpredictable. He would freestyle from all types of. When you really listen to Drake in his videos back in the day, there was one that's particularly I just shared. I'm gonna share it to Dominic, and he's gonna share it to you. Yo, he swore up and down he was saying some shit. He wasn't saying nothing, Joe. Yo, I was so mad. I'm listening. I'm like, yo, is this Drake? And I'm looking at I'm like, yo, that's why, like, me, that ghostwriter thing, I'm sorry. If you nice, you don't need one. And if you're getting top, like, seats in Rain, nah, you can't, you don't deserve that. I mean, a person like Jay-Z, okay, you deserve it. Okay, Eminem, they just, no, not you, because it's out there that there's a ghostwriter.
I mean, that could,
you feel me?
Well, if we were talking to Big Daddy Kane, And I remember hearing this on the interview with him. He was like, he may have a ghostwriter, but he's still on top right now, though. It's what he does with that ghost writing. You know what I'm saying? He's still, yes, he has the ghost writer, but he's still using it to be on top.
Deliver it, baby.
Yeah, but
Deliver it.
But still, yo, this hip hop thing was about what you do, yo. Real talk, yo.
I understand. You and me understand it. I don't have no problems with that whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? I understand the fundamentals.
You see, you got artistry, you got entertainment. You feel me?
Right.
Drake is a great entertainer.
Yes.
Because you got to think about it. You coming from Degrassi. All right?
Right.
These niggas ain't come from no shows, bro. So you already knew how to smile. Cool. All right?
Kane had to learn that, though. Kane had to learn the entertainment part.
You ain't never lied, man.
I'm gonna
Kane had to
rewind
learn
it.
that. He was too gangster. He was tough. He was tough, they said, yo. Kane would knock you out. They had to really talk to, you would have to talk to Kane in advance. Like, tomorrow, this is who we're going to chill with. If Kane seen an extra person, he was on them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
why you here?
Why you here?
Who you with?
Closed sessions for real. It was different back then. You know what I mean? Like, even, all right, boom. Coming up, Curtis Blow. All right. These are the braids, right? Now,
yeah,
you see the shines on this nigga neck, right? Cool. The following year that you know Curtis Blow, even if you was to know, he was with a ghostwriter, you would have to respect it then. You know what I'm saying? It's not like Curtis Blow came out and was just rocking or ripped with a ghostwriter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing when you come in, like Drake had his little flow, but that flow now is being told to the world. Somebody wrote it after you was just like, it's all me. You know what I mean? Like, you, in my eyes, you're not gonna hold it as an artist. Like the way he done saturated. You feel me? The way he saturated his self-image now, Joey, it's hard to pull it away from him. You know what I mean? You would have had to really come at Drake's neck when he was dropping successful. When he said,
I'm gonna break it down for you real quick. I can speak your language right now, real quick. It is very, very fast and direct, straight to the point. We had a president in office recently, had no skill, but came to the table anyway. He still was praised as number one. Whether we agreed or not.
Word up, whether we agreed or not.
Whether we agreed or not.
Word up, yo. Word up. Word up.
That's the easiest way to talk about that situation. I take nothing away from him. He's on top. He did his thing. He's making his money.
Yeah.
Move on from
him.
J. Cole.
Oh, man. Damn.
J. Cole.
Underrated.
J. Cole. I take it back still to krs-one.
Because he's a krs-one to me. He's like he's outspoken, man. He's outspoken, yo. Like, best verses I ain't going front is the Kendrick Lamar and the J. Cole verse.
Forgot about two people for me. Scarface. Slick Rick.
Hey. Damn. He hit him with a scar. A slick scar. He hit us with a slick scar. That's
Black Thought.
Oh man, don't say that.
Meek Mills.
Did you hear his freestyle? Did you just catch his freestyle? Did you just catch that boy freestyle with Method Man? Black Thought, Black Thought just dropped this freestyle with Method Man, yo. He just bodied it. You understand me? I just been watching body bars, yo. Body bars like from him, My Son. My Son. Oh my gosh, no. All right. Saigon.
Oh, we forgot about Redman.
Oh no, we didn't. Remember, we said him. We've been setting him from the cannabis convo. That boy, he can't be forgotten. You got when you say Red, Method Man always follow.
He's in the room. he's in the room.
I'm trying. Yo, he's
like,
yo,
like
Red Man
you were
is
in the building.
elephant.
He's been in the building.
Yeah, he's been in the building. He's the elephant in the building.
Right.
He's the elephant in the building. For real. Him, Busta Rhymes, like these people, man, they forever. That's why I love, you know, the title.
He's legendary. He's legendary.
He's legendary. They sound bombers. I love that title, Sound Bomb. Sound Bomb is KRS, Eminem, those loud, freaky rappers that's gonna.
He's that Funk Master Flex bombs dropping for no reason.
We lost
for no
props.
reason. He stepped in the room. Boom. He dropped his phone.
Oh man,
that was enough to drop you.
He dropped the phone. He dropped the podcast. Big L, Big L recipes. You know what I'm saying? Another great rapper, lyricist. Who else we could say too? I mentioned Big Daddy Kane. Did I mention? Oh, you can't forget Ice Cube.
No,
can't forget Ice Cube.
We did say Ice Cube. We did say him. I put him.
I'll make you another rapper.
Oh, Future, Travis Scott. I'll give him that.
You know,
about it on that. They say Lauryn Hill,
mm-hmm.
but I can't put her in that rap category.
Yeah, I'm back now.
No doubt. Lauryn Hill's more of a she's like a tweener. She's a lyricist and an R&B singer. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But she did throw that ball. She could throw that ball.
She's a female Drake.
Yes.
Nah. Well,
you think she better? Drake's not in her category. You saying that? She writes her own.
But she writes hers.
That's why he's
she writes. Like she writes hers.
I'm just saying.
And
I know she writes. I know she writes her own stuff though.
Yep, she writes her own, and she really holds down the notes. My G, like that's another part of Drake. A lot of these dudes they get vocal packages, man. Okay.
T-Pain.
T-Pain all day. But you know what's crazy? You can't ever copy T-Pain.
No.
Because you know why? T-Pain was smart. He took that auto-tune. Exactly. He took the auto-tune and went perfectly with it and wrote it. He didn't change from that. You feel me? And he took it and made it his own. It wasn't he doesn't play the same notes as the previous auto-tuner. From Computer Love, that's a whole different way. Like he really, when you go ah, ooh, and ah, he plays the ah, ooh, and ah. Some people go against the octave or the note and will make it sound tweaky and it sounds distorted. Not T-Pain. He worked every note. He played it on each key.
That's the way he worked it. Everybody back in the day that used that auto-tune was doing it that way because they wanted that distortion. He didn't want that because it came out with clarity.
He kept it flat. Yeah, he kept it flat. And then when he recorded other people, he knew how to hit their notes. Like whenever he did an auto-tune with Lil Wayne, he knew how to mix Lil Wayne down. He ain't have to send it to 30 other producers to mix him. You know what I mean? Right. T-Pain sat there and did it. You know what I mean? From scratch. He had a rinky-dink studio. He ain't have the highest quality, but he murked it. You know what I mean? And it's hard, son, to sample from a record, bro. This boy was doing it. He was doing it.
Let me ask you guys a question. I thought when this one rapper was coming up strong, but he got caught up of his style being bited off by Drag On. We're gonna talk about Camera.
Nah.
He changed his style though. He changed his style after Drag On came out.
Nah. Well, Cameron changed his style. Yeah, Cameron switched up, but it wasn't even him. Like I said, yo, niggas be getting up there, you know what I mean? Niggas get some up there that they brainwave changed now. You know what I mean? He was on some, his whole flow did change from SDE, it changed. You know what I mean? Dramatically, but I think he was trying to fit that Harlem feel, the colorful side of Harlem. You know, SDE, you heard the hunger in Cam, the killer Cam. But then that money come, and then you get yourself a pink Range Rover. I think if you get a pink Range Rover, I think you might say different rhymes too, man. You feel me? And it's nothing, yo, and I respect Cam. I ain't gonna lie, I do respect him for that because, like, no one could do that. You know what I mean? He's light-skinned. He fitted. You know what I'm saying? Just like, for instance, 6ix9ine. I was just saying this about him. He fits, like when 6ix9ine first came out, right? I expected 6ix9ine to be just, you know, colorful, rhyme about colors, not extra. You know what I mean? But you could tell a puppet. He looked good though, the character with the rainbow, like no one would think that. Everybody think rainbow, you know, faggoty, but he killed it. It went with his outfits, he's colorful. You can take it, you can get away with a bag of Skittles. You know what I'm saying? You could get away with a box of Starburst. You're colorful. But if he would have had the right people behind him, he would have came out more positive. You know what I'm saying? And still would have lasted longer. But he took the color thing and made it dark. Like nobody like you. You're a hated, you're a well-hated rainbow. And everybody loves the rainbow, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you messed that up, son. Yeah, Tekashi, and then that name stands with it. It's like a colorful samurai trying to mess up everything, you know. And he messed up his image, yo. He messed up the image, yo. Word up.
I like where he started. Where he started, I liked.
Yeah, and then he just lost it.
When he got messy and started antagonizing something like 50 would do. 50 would do it, but he would do it in a different manner. He was just too messy with it.
Yeah, he's too messy, man. He was too messy, yo.
50 has a strategy with it.
Mm-hmm.
The way he does it, it's just reckless.
It's called record sales. That's strategy.
Right. It's marketing.
Because yo,
it's marketing.
And then 50, I ain't gonna lie. He has that face and has that pull up. He be smiling, talking about he be joking, but be dead serious. You know, 50 will make it work. 50 will make it really go to work.
50, I don't know. I'll tell you guys one thing. 50, Ja Rule was on top of the world for that year, 2 years that Ja Rule was doing. What do I do?
Before
he was always on. He was always on time. He was like murder. Ja Rule was on top of the fucking world. 50 came with China and said, "Shit." Me and my baby girl, man, we was laughing when we first heard the initial beef with that, because we was stuck in between it. You know what I mean? It was either I was gonna be, you know, a ghostwriter to help them out of the jam that they was in, or I was gonna help Fifth finish them. So, you know me, I was trying to get in where I got in and got in with the scoop on everything, to the point where, you know, my stepfather, he was actually working for them, for Murder Inc. and doing dropping mail off. You know what I mean? He was the mailman for them. And he would talk to them, you know what I mean? Like, yo, trying to, you know, work out a deal. And then I came to my realization, I was like, yo, Dad, stop talking to them, man. Let them die. I was on my Drago. If he dies, he dies. They should have hollered at me when, you know what I mean? Because I was trying to save them before they opened their mouth to Fifth. You know what I mean? If y'all would have signed me, I would have been all right. Y'all would have been all right. Y'all would have gave him a run for y'all money. But y'all thought y'all could go against G Unit with Cadillac Top. Cadillac Top, really? Cadillac Top? I don't even think Cadillac Top even had a Cadillac.
That's the funniest part. That's the funniest part, yo. This nigga, man. Roadhouse. Amazura. Yeah. Yo, we used to be, a lot of artists back in the day that talk that stuff. Man, when we used to see dudes in the tunnel, Amazura, Club A, man, shut your mouth. You know what I mean? The Q Club niggas come in, tucking their chain. I remember, man, we was part of the studio. Yo, man, can you get my chain back? Yeah, we got you, bro. We got you.
Which club?
We talking Queens here, man. Queens was like Brooklyn back then.
Which club did you perform that I came up there to see? Was it Club 3030? Was it LIC? Was it in Loyal City or which club was that though? It was like 20 years ago, but hey.
It was Long Island City. That's when you came in with Cuzzo. Yeah. He said, "Do we leave this outside?" I said, "Yeah, leave that right here." He came with a 40. I said, "Yo, bro, leave that right here, man. You fucking get right." Yo, you took it back, dog.
Listen,
you took it back.
I remember certain things, brother. I've been with you.
That's when you came. You was like, "Yo, you got hella boys."
Been one with you in your grind. I understand your grind when you first started. I remember I bought you that TONY Capone Noriega instrumental. You bust the bars on that beat. I was there for everything.
Everything, bro. That's crazy. You took it back, yo. You took it back.
So, Joey G, are you done with your top 5, top 10? I'm about to drop mine right now. I'm about to make everybody upset.
Yeah, I like Joe. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, son. I swapped with Joey a little bit on his top on his picks, yo, because them picks was strong. It was some strong picks.
He kind of fell off though. We kind of lost him. But so
yeah, he gonna bounce right back.
You see
Cousin? Word up. That's crazy though, cuz.
What's up? What's up? So definitely, that's what this is all about. Top 10, top 5, top 10. Hopefully, he'll join back up with us soon, because you got work comes.
Nah, that's cool though. That's cool.
You know what I'm saying? So let me see what's going on. Give me a second. I'm gonna drop my top.
Oh, and I sent you that link too.
Yeah. So yeah,
just sent that to you.
Just send me like, all right, cool. Well, let me tell you my top 5 and my top 10. And I was kind of torn because of my top 5 because of 2 rappers. Two rappers on it. I was kind of torn against. But
you was torn against him?
I was torn. So let me just tell you which one's my top 5 right now. KRS-One, Rakim, Pac, Biggie.
I want to hear them again.
Pac, Biggie, and I'm torn between my 5 if it's LL or Nas.
Oh, okay. So so yours is KRS-One, Rakim,
Biggie and Pac.
Hold on. Can you say it again?
Biggie and Pac.
Okay, yeah, all right. KRS-One, Rakim, Biggie and Pac, and he's torn between LL and Nas. I take LL.
Two Queens niggas. 2 Queens niggas.
Nas, I'll take Nas.
I would take Nas. I'm sorry. I agree.
I would take Nas. Exactly, bro. I'm with you, bro. I take Nas all day, bro. I'm sorry. I don't know about. LL, but I take Nas, bro.
You can't take away the fact that he built that band, yo. You can't take away from that. This nigga LL built a record company.
Nas all day. I'll take Nas.
I'll take Nas. But let me finish on my last 5 though. We can finish my last 5. So I'm gonna go with Nas number 5. All right. I'm gonna go with LL, Ice Cube, Busta, Big Pun.
Oh, rest in peace, definitely.
Big Pun.
He's legend category.
My 10th,
legendary word, man. He's one of the greatest of all times. I'm saying.
My 10th is gonna be.
Oh man, no!
It's your boy, yo. Jay-Z. You gotta go, Jay-Z. Gotta go, Jay-Z.
This one.
Gotta go with Jay-Z. honorable mention. You could put Eminem in there. You could throw shit. I'm gonna lost my mind. I had like 3 nips already, so I probably will look for my 4th nip.
But Nipsey Hussle, I got you.
I'll talk about the Ciroc nip, but yeah. Who else? You could put Jada up in there. You could throw Jada Kiss up in there. You could throw Coogee Rap.
Okay.
Coogee Rap. I put him up there too. And you gotta put MC Shan. You gotta put MC Shan somewhere in that argument as well. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't say it. I didn't say it earlier with Biggie and Pac because they're always put in that top 10. You know what I'm saying? They're always put in that top 10. It's been years. It's been years now. I feel like we should update it. They're legends. They will always be in that echelons. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to include them in that anymore.
Know it is, bro. They were legends without the longevity.
Right. They're legends without longevity. And for me, I'm looking for longevity, current longevity.
But I'm in the agreement that I think Biggie would have left. I don't think Biggie would have dropped any albums. I think he would slide over to producing.
I might want to agree with you on that.
I thought he was going. I thought he was going to slide over to producing more than being a rapper.
I might want to agree with you on that because I feel like you get to a certain point where you're just like, I don't want to do this commercial stuff anymore. Maybe I can help these dudes get to where they want to go.
Right.
Hence the Junior Mafia album. That Junior Mafia album, I want to say, was probably influenced by that. Let me help these dudes get to where they want to go.
So you know what it is? Biggie was all about putting his people on.
Right.
People don't realize that he was all about putting his people on. And I think that was more of his folks than actually doing his own albums. I believe. I don't know Biggie. I never spoke to him. I felt from the impression that I saw, that's what he was trying to do.
Right.
You feel me? So
anybody in that tight knit community is like that. When you're going through the hustling stages and everything like that, you want to put your people on when you get to it. Not everybody does.
I missed y'all. What was your last pick? Real quick.
My last pick was Jay-Z.
Okay, cool. Because I missed it before it got cut off. Yeah, my bad, Joe.
No,
I wanted to hear that so bad. That was very suspenseful. And then my phone died. I said, "Oh hell no! I got to go back and hear that."
Yeah, we were speaking about basically about how I felt that Biggie wasn't going to drop too many albums. I didn't say it live. I don't think he was going to drop any albums. I thought he was going to slide more into producing and all that stuff, being the background.
Yeah.
Because he loved people on.
He did. Biggie definitely was a cool studio goof off, yo. And he was mad fun, yo. Just watching old school shots of him freestyling and having fun, man. I was like, that's what you always need, man. Closed session. You know what I mean? Like, the security should have been, a little tighter, man. You feel me?
Yeah, he got killed because lack of security.
I will say this though. I'm gonna say this, and I told you I wasn't gonna speak on Puffy, but I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
When you have an inclination about somebody that's in a powerful position, that secret can't get out.
Or
and that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Yeah, that's real.
So
Biggie had the cash to be his own record company.
Biggie would have ventured off into his own. Yeah, I do agree with that. And he would have been bigger. He would have been bigger than what Puffy is now.
I felt. Go ahead, bro.
Now I was gonna say I feel like Jay-Z's position, he'd be sharing the throne right now.
Yeah. He
Because
sure
that's what
would.
Biggie was. He was about sharing. He was about sharing the right, sharing the sharing the spotlight. It's about the spotlight. But Biggie had some bars. I don't know. There was one song, the Life After Death album. I love to go with him and Jay-Z, and he's dropped it bar on that record. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Well, that's why I gotta let
The
you
one
listen to Five Boy, man. When you listen to Five Boy, you're gonna say, "Damn, that's Biggie all over again, bro." Like it's the delivery, bro.
When I heard him and Bone Thugs, I lost my mind.
Yeah, I lost my mind. I lost my mind when he did that. Life After Death was a calling, yo.
Right.
I mean, when you name it Life After Death and then you die right there, it's like, yeah.
But you know what it is. You know that people don't realize the power of the cassette tape. You had your side A for all your singles for the radio. You got the gangster shit. But there were times that either the second single was on the side B.
Yeah, that side B.
Yeah.
That side B was ruthless.
Because
that side B showed no mercy. That side B showed no mercy.
God flip the cassette tape to side B, because God forbid if you all your singles on
I
side
think that was my baby side. Side B was like that. Yeah, because every time we would play, my sister would flip it. I think what came on? I came the Back to Cali would come on. I think that was like the second. Yeah, it was the second track or the third on that tape. So as soon as that track hit, you hit my sister with the hand like that. That going back to back, that Back to Cali. That's when you and then seeing the movie Big, him going back to Cali, you could damn near feel you about to lose him.
Mm-hmm.
You could just feel it that you was about to lose Biggie. Right. Just like Pop Smoke, what song made me see Pop Smoke wasn't gonna be around too long. For the Night. With the baby, with Lil Baby and the Baby, both babies was on that track with him.
Yeah.
When I heard that, the way he was singing that song, my nigga, the hook is so catchy.
The Baby.
Yeah.
Speaking of that,
man, he's he's hip hop true. He's the definition of.
He is.
Don't tell me how to be.
He is that.
Don't tell me how to be.
Old school Baby. Birth in the new era.
Matter of fact, he's Big Daddy Kane. That's a modern day Big Daddy fucking Kane.
I'll give you that.
He's Big Daddy Kane all over again. Remember the Big Daddy Kane didn't play that. You run up on my car, take pictures. None of that. None of that. Unless it was publicized. That's how Big Daddy Kane rolled. If y'all was gonna be there to take pictures, the whole world would know you're gonna be there to take pictures. It's not just gonna be popped up. Paparazzis used to get beat up around Big Daddy Kane. You crazy? You'd have to sniper a shot of him, son. Back in the day. Him and Curtis Blow too. Curtis Blow was not to be messed with. Did you know?
You know why I'm laughing right now? I'm laughing because Kanye can't get that same respect.
I'm trying to tell you. Yo,
Kanye
it's so
get
crazy.
That same respect.
Yo, they said, I remember
church boy.
I put a little church.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Yo, cause it's so crazy. Curtis Blow back in the day, yo, you would get hurt trying to get close to him, yo.
I believe it.
You almost got stampeded back in the day with these certain artists. You feel me? To the point, even Mike Tyson, my GD, like Mike Tyson was popular in hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
And
he was a mark. Yo,
he could have had a record label, but he turned it down.
He did. He
turned it
with
down.
Cannabis.
He turned it down
with Cannabis. After Cannabis, he turned it down.
Bro, he
'Cause
could
he
have had
was-
Missy Elliott, Timbaland,
Mm-hmm.
when they were first
He
fresh.
turned it down. He
Right.
turned it
He
down.
turned it down.
He focused
But you
on
see
cannabis,
how
and then
fucked up the
after
game was.
cannabis, he fell back.
Cause you see how fucked up
Right.
the game was.
But
I ain't gonna lie.
The game was
But you
fucked
gotta-
up.
If
He
I
was also-
wanted, if I wanted an
You know, you had to
ultimate,
damn near sell your soul.
that would be my boss. I ain't gonna lie. Mike Tyson. I would take the Mike Tyson deal right now.
But Tyson was also
he
close to
keeps
Al.
trying to get all this shit.
But Tyson was also close to Al, though.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But
So
yo,
he's like, oh,
you see the love? You see the love though? Mike Tyson was on Cannabis's album though.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. You did LL say anything? No, because Iron Mike will break your jaw.
Listen, I wish
He's
I
my
wish I-
artist now. Mike
wish I-
Tyson was talking
Okay.
hella. Mike Tyson was talking hella crap on that second round knockout.
I hit the kid. Remember? He's like,
Hey,
I
you
beat
could
your
be,
kid.
you could be a fighter. You could be a fighter, but not everybody want to get hit.
For real.
okay.
For real. For
You gotta
real.
choose. You gotta pick and choose your battles.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
check it out.
Pick and
Check
choose
it
your
out.
battles. That's not one you're gonna win.
Mm-mm.
You know that's why that's why I regret not having Ricky Brown on this podcast. We needed Ricky Brown on this podcast because guess what? Guess who Ricky Brown is? If probably didn't know, Ricky Brown is the cousin of LL.
Yeah,
So-
Oh, what?
Yes,
that's
my boy,
So Ricky
my brother,
Brown
Ricky
probably
Brown.
yo.
It's okay.
I think Ricky Brown. I think we know Ricky Brown.
My niece, this is my cousin's godfather.
Nigga, listen. Hold up.
LL Cool J is the godfather of my cousin.
Wow, and you go against fam like that?
I real recognize real. Real recognize real. I call it how I see it.
Okay. I got you.
Call it
And
how I see it.
I believe deep down, I believe deep down, LL knew he lost that battle. I believe he did that.
Don't get it
Yo,
twisted.
I'm
not
trying to
saying
tell
that,
you.
but
I'm trying to tell you. LL knew he did, yo. LL knew he did.
But check it out, though.
LL
One thing,
knew
the
he
one thing
did.
about LL though, when he was back in the day compared to now, he's dropping nuggets now for a lot of young rappers.
He was,
But you got to pay attention to that. He's dropping a lot of nuggets. And people need to listen to his nuggets that he's dropping right now. We just lost prophecy again. This podcast getting all right. Everyone's falling off. Everyone's falling off the podcast. They coming back in. So this is so amped right now. We gotta do a part 2. Gotta do a part 2 on this shit.
We can do a part 2 on this. I don't want it.
We gotta do a part 2 on this motherfucking shit. This is hot topics and this, that. Like I said, people, for those of you guys that watch the podcast, you're gonna listen to the podcast on JoeyG Radio, SoundCloud, IHeart Radio, TuneIn Radio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and all other podcast stations. We're going to be signing off in another 10 minutes, so we're going to let Prophecy say some things. He wants to promote his wifey's jewelry company on the podcast. Prophecy, I was just letting people know that we're going to do a part 2 on this because we're so amped off this topic.
Yeah.
It's very serious topic. So there will be a part 2.
yeah, we definitely need a part 2 on this.
We
It was my first time with Joey too.
I'll make sure I have Ricky Brown on the podcast. And
Gotcha.
we're gonna get the true story about the whole Renegade story because it was really a Eminem record. It wasn't a Jay-Z record. It was an Eminem
Yeah.
record.
That was an Eminem record.
That's why they
What's
said
the
Eminem.
timeline?
It was supposed to be a Jay-Z, but Eminem.
No. Renegade.
Was it?
Renegade
it
was
supposed to be
Renegade. Yeah.
I thought it was
Yeah.
supposed to be Jay-Z's
'Cause look,
song and
Renegade
Renegade.
was supposed to be Voice of 5'9" and Eminem.
Royce the 5'9"
And Eminem.
and
Eminem was supposed to do Renegade. Renegade was produced by somebody that was close to Jay-Z. So the beat was brought back to Jay. Jay said, "Oh, M gonna be on it. That white boy gonna be on it." So Jay went hard. M was excited. Jay not realizing, damn, you only killed it because Jay-Z was his force, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not him just killing Jay-Z, it's him doing his best to be up there with a top-notch dude like Jay-Z.
Everybody said Eminem killed him on
And
his
no,
own
he
track.
did. He killed him on his own track. But
But it was
Murder.
The humbleness.
song.
Even Nas said it.
The humble nonsense. You feel me? The humbleness of the whole song was the fact that he came and crushed it. You feel me?
He was so smooth.
Yo,
Man, do you realize how smooth he was when he murdered that track? How smooth he came off.
He showed them. He gave them.
That's not the first track he's done that on, though.
No,
That's not the first track he's done.
His opening single did it. He said, "Hi kids, do you want to see what I did?" That nigga said, "Do you want to see me stick 9-inch nails through each one of my eyelids?"
Oh my God!
Who opens like that?
Okay.
Who opens up like that, bro? That's not natural. That's not natural, bro. Not natural.
Not for nothing. If you knew me back in the day, that comedic style with that dark side, that was me back in the day. That comedic style, meshing them together, that was me. So when I heard M, I could totally relate.
Word up.
I could totally
that's how you
relate
gotta
with
do it. You gotta do it like that sometimes.
Word up. Yeah, that's a relative dude, man. He's relative, yo. He's relative, yo. To the abuser and the non-abuser.
You know what I would love to do, Dom? I would love to put best speed rappers.
Best speed rappers.
Best speed,
so you talk about Bone Thugs.
Yo, put that in your ear. No speaker.
Bone Thugs.
Please.
Who else?
That interference
she wasn't
is.
with me in September. Remember, she didn't come to me in October.
Who else? I'm trying to figure out who else you could put on that though. It's really that was a really Bone Thugs. Busta Rhymes, yes. Did LL do a speed rhyme too with Shut 'Em Down?
Tech Nine.
From the first day, my nigga.
There you go.
Get them all together.
Yeah. Yes.
That's what I want to do. I want to do that. I want to talk about that. I
can't believe it.
That's the one after this.
Hopefully, the part two of this part 2 of this podcast. We gotta do this.
Okay.
We gotta do this on part 2. I want to talk more about. Part 2. We're gonna talk about more about Big Pun. We're talking about rap groups. We're gonna talk about Locks, Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying?
Best groups. Okay.
We're gonna talk about best groups next part 2. Let's talk about Big Pun. Best groups. We gotta put Tribe Called Quest. You can't forget about Tribe Called Quest with Fife, Baby Fife, and Q-Tip, and Consequence. You know what I'm saying? Consequence had lyrics too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So who else? Who else can I say to? Who else can I say? We're gonna talk about best collabo albums, best collabo records. Just Blaze, Flavor Near remix.
That's when they was with them.
Really, that's the only 2 I can really talk about. It's really those 2.
I told you.
John Blaze and Flavor Near. And if there's any other collabos, please somebody fill me in. Somebody fill me in regards to that. I'm ready for that. So we about to end this podcast definitely. Prophecy, you want to promote the jewelry store that you want to promote on for the TruPlayaz Podcast?
I told you.
He's there.
Where is he? But definitely, like I said before, we'll listen to the podcast. There's a lot of big things coming on with the TruPlayaz Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna have hopefully
because the little bit of work, not a little bit. Listen, the work that you do see. Listen.
So what we about to do, the next few podcast episodes, the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna have the financial concept, financial education portion of TruPlayaz Podcast, which is called True Money Podcast, baby. TruPlayaz Podcast for that episode is gonna be True Money Podcast. Anytime we talk about finances, we talk about credit, we talk about mortgages, we talk about all types of shit. Now it's gonna become True Money Podcast. However, it's still gonna be TruPlayaz Podcast, but it's gonna be called True Money Podcast as we segue into that financial aspects of this podcast, TruPlayaz Podcast. We're gonna get there real soon, ladies and gentlemen. And hopefully we're gonna have beer talk and family with Joey G, formerly known as Rum Talk with Joey G. Can't wait to do another episode with him. Next, we'll do a part 2 to the
family.
We have to do a combo podcast, TruPlayaz Podcast, and beer talking family with Joey G. Can't wait to do that. It's gonna be to be honest with you, bro. We gotta do a big panel. We gotta have at least 5 people on the show, 5 or 6 people on the show.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So
I'm trying to get us all together in the same place. That we're gonna talk about the issues that we were trying to do on the TruPlayaz Podcast when we were talking about the sacrament of marriage. You wanted to get to that, so we could talk about that. You wanted to talk about child support. I wanted to get to that. And anything family related, I would love to do as a collab group, whether it be as a combo, as far as both of our shows together doing it, or solo individual. We could talk about that later, but either way, I would like to get that out there because I have special guests on my end that would love to be a part of those conversations and give perspectives as far as a female's point of view and not restricted to the male point of view on the issue, because God knows.
Can I say something about that, bro? Because I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not that we were strictly on the male perspective of things. There's only been one female who had the courage to come on our TruPlayaz Podcast show. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to get females on the TruPlayaz Podcast show for a minute, and there's only one that came through. Only one.
Sure, so, I'm gonna have baby girl come on.
Definitely. Shout out to Carmine. She's doing her thing out there. Doing her thing. You know, shout out to her. She came on the show and came on 2 episodes actually.
When's the next one?
Next one is next Friday. Next live is gonna be next Friday. I'm gonna let the audience know that I got some podcasts that I did back in January that I did not post on the Anchor podcast, on the Anchor platforms. I will be posting that within the next couple of days. This weekend we will be all caught up with all the podcasts I was on in January. That's what the audios go. And we're gonna go from there. Next week is gonna be hopefully me and Proph4C and Joey G. We're gonna talk about loyalty when it comes to your woman. Is your friends loyal to you when it comes to your woman? That's gonna be the next section. Next Friday, baby. Joey G, Proph4C. I already told you guys. Actually, this episode is with me and Proph4C, but Joey G, we're gonna put you into because
Joey G, we need Joey G, man. Joey G vibe is off the chain.
TruPlayaz Podcast is all about family. If you ain't on the podcast, if you never put in the effort to be on the podcast, I'm sorry to say it, you don't the host of the TruPlayaz Podcast is family. So
for real.
What you gonna do? You jump on the show.
Give it the fam or you damn.
Or you just stay on the wayside and just wait your turn when I feel like they do the show. Yeah, there's no shade. People gonna say I'm doing shade. No, I'm not doing shade because I'm gonna tell you something. You guys already know. TruPlayaz Podcast is all about the gun. We don't hold no punches. We swing hard. We go for the uppercut. You gotta have a heart. You have enough heart to take it. Because I told somebody too on my job. I was like, if somebody come at me wrong I told my girl this. I said, if anybody come at me wrong on my podcast, the gloves are off. We come for blood down. You don't wake up to sleep. You don't wake up to sleeping tiger.
Word up. And I'm like the baby. I pull up.
You know what I'm saying? Don't wake me up. I come with that thunder. Come with the thunder, the hurricanes, the infernos, the fucking wildfires. I come with it. I'm a Cancer. I come with it. I come with a tsunami, and you better be able to take that motherfucker. Period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And don't go cry to other people about what I said about you on the podcast. Get you on your side either.
Word up.
You throw stones, and your house is full of glass. Guess what? My house is made of stones. It's gonna bounce off. I'm gonna throw it right back at your punk ass.
Straight up.
Oh shit! Did I say punk ass? Yeah, I meant that shit too. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? This is TruPlayaz Podcast. And we talking about real shit. We don't talk about finances. True Money Podcast. For one, only for the episode for the finances. We got to talk about finances, especially in the black community, which we've been, I wouldn't say we're underserved, but we were underserved because of our mentality. The reason I say that is because we worried about getting the hottest cars. We worried about getting the hottest sneakers. We worried about getting the hottest shirt. But the foundation of all life is land and dwelling. If you don't have that foundation in land and dwelling, you ain't saying shit. Me and Proph4C have a mutual cousin in Philadelphia who's about to take over Philadelphia right now. These moves. This is what we're talking about: foundational mentality. So you gotta build. You can't be scared to build a foundation.
You can't.
That's what's gonna hold you up.
Scared money don't make none. Huh?
There you go. So let you guys get your final words in before we end the podcast. Definitely next week, everybody tune in.
You got some promotion to do right now. I'm waiting for this promotion right now.
We got to do the promotion. Let's do it.
Word, yo, thanks for everybody that's, tuned in. Definitely thank my brothers, Big Dom, JoeyG. The TruPlayaz for real, we out here. Definitely like to just push the jewelry. My baby mama has a great line of jewelry from Paparazzi. Like y'all to check it out. It's on the Lux box. That's TheeLuxeBox. We got the female jewelry, and we also have the male jewelry online right now. It's not too pricey, man. It's real affordable. And she's, definitely putting up a live soon. So I'm definitely gonna keep in contact with you fellas, and share the links. But anybody, tuning in, it's definitely the Lux box. We won't fail y'all.
Gotcha. JoeyG, let them know what's up.
What up, this is man, JoeyG. We got Beer Combo and Family coming to you soon. I got those podcasts coming to you in March. You can check me out doing my little gaming thing, Latin Dragon 1977. Got that podcast coming. That podcast is ongoing. And we also have You Strong. You Strong is a motivational type page that I have on my Facebook page. And I'm going to be doing some posts on there. And all is welcome to post motivational things to encourage people. We all go through our ruts in life. And we need a little bit motivation to carry on, and just little sayings and things to get us through. So this page is dedicated for those people going through it, those people that need just a little pick me up and all of that.
Yeah.
So I got you.
That's what's up.
I got you.
Definitely. That's cool.
Okay, that's what's up, guys. Once again, I want to speak. We pop jokes, we tell real shit on the TruPlayaz Podcast. And I think people lose track of why I have my brothers here on the TruPlayaz Podcast, because we want to be rehearsed with us. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like what we say, it's feel free to come on the podcast and express your displeasure with us in our faces. We're not ones to go in a clique or go in a point and speak with our clique and say talk bad about people. We tell it to you in your face. If you don't like it, you can shoot a fair one. We be friends after. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
On the real, most important thing is I feel that people need to understand this, especially in our black community, is that the importance of having our financial health, as well as our physical health, our mental health, and our financial health. They all coincide all in one. We gotta take that shit seriously, because you know what? We gotta stop asking for handouts. Let's stop asking for shit. Ask for more money. Let's stop asking for money and that bullshit. Because you know what it is? People don't realize is that you could be your own fucking bank.
Yeah.
If you're interested in being your own bank, contact me. Contact me on TruPlayaz Podcast. I have an email address, TruPlayaz Podcast at gmail.com. Feel free to contact me. I'm gonna show you the concepts that's only reserved for the top 5% of the wealthy. That's how you get started. You know what I'm saying? Stop believing everything's a scam. You know what a scam is? Working for somebody else. That's the biggest scam in the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Work for yourself. In fact, put your money in a place where you could use it. And you put your money where you could use it, and your money's not being used to give somebody else, someone else will fucking money. How about that? While you keep your bank, you guys put your money in the bank, they only give you 1%. Why don't you put your shit in a vehicle that could possibly give you 8%? Compound daily. Provide legacy for your children, and provide legacy for your children afterwards, your great-grandchildren, great-great-great-grandchildren. Keep the legacy going. Because truth be told, this is how the top 5% is. Keep the machine going. It's about time we open our eyes, we open our ears to that concept. Instead of going out there and buying Jordans, instead of buying Mercedes, we're still living in people's house. You feel me? Like I said, next week, next Friday, we're gonna have Proph4C, JoeyG, hopefully Ricky Brown. Next week, I'm not sure what time next Friday, but it will be a Friday, either 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. We're gonna talk about the loyalty of men when it comes to their homeboys' girlfriends. Woo! Something to that extent. We're gonna delve into that because let me tell you something. Tell you something real fun. A little segment to that podcast next week. When it comes to vagina, there's no loyalty amongst men. Even the slightest look, it's disloyalty. It's up to the female to understand that other nigga know. Listen, that's my man right there. And also as boyfriends and husbands and whatever, or wives, you got alternative lifestyles here too. What are we doing to ensure that we're the best option for our mate? And we're going to delve into that next week. Like I said, it's your man Big Dom, signing off with my man Joey, my brother JoeyG, my brother Proph4C. We're going to sign up on the TruPlayaz Podcast. Peace.
Yeah. It's your boy Rob. Gridlock. Shout out to my nigga Dom. TruPlayaz, let's go. This that TruPlayaz shit. We gon' make it live with Big Dom. How they gon' knock TruPlayaz shit? We gon' take it farther than beyond. This that TruPlayaz shit. We gon' make it live with Big Dom. How they gon' knock TruPlayaz shit? We gon' take it farther than beyond. We ain't holding no punches. TruPlayaz, we live, homie, no frontin'. Always talk about something. So taking over, you know that the wait is over. That in your face commentary is fire in the show up. We talk about sports, finance, and relationships. TruPlayaz,